What's going on, guys? Play by Play Gaming here, back with another Epic 7 video, and today we're going over the update for March 31st. It's going to be a pretty big one. Starting off, Guild War Skyward season officially begins, so that's going to start April 3rd, and it's going to go until TBD, so it's going to go for an infinite amount of time. No, we'll see how long that goes for. But with that, we're getting a brand new GVG artifact, which looks pretty interesting. It's called Warhorn. It increases the attack of all allies by 10%, and this is at max. At the end of every 3 turns, increases combat readiness of the caster by 20%. So it's increasing attack of everyone, and it's pushing this hero up every 3 turns. So in GVG, especially if you're tanking up, right, it could be very, very beneficial. But we'll see how that goes. We're getting some new frames. Not that our guild will ever get any of these, but they're cool to look at. I think they're also making some adjustments to like the season log, so you can go in and check out all of that. But moving on, number 2, we're getting a hero balance adjustment to Soul and Ethel with the new Guilty Gear, or with the Guilty Gear Collab rerun coming back. We are getting some updates to these heroes. These heroes are actually going to be very viable. Definitely worth a pickup if you don't have her. I know I'll be collecting my Biken finally officially from this one. I missed her on the first go around and I skipped her on the second go around. Good thing I did, because now I get a chance to get all 3 of these in the triple banner summon. I'm going to be going for Biken. Not necessarily for any of the artifacts. If I get any of the other heroes along the way, that's going to be great. If I end up hitting Pity, that's also okay with me, because then I can use those star coins, the Star Mirage coins, just like the previous triple banner that we had with Cerise, Landy, and Dien, I believe. And then just pick up whatever hero you want from the shop, right? So that's going to be really nice. You also got a chance to pull any of these artifacts. I would highly recommend, out of all 3 of these, you pick up at least 1 miscon file. I did pull 1 copy when I pulled for Ethelt last GG rerun time. So make sure you get at least 1 copy. I do use this from time to time. Right now, I'm using this in Expedition on Cerise for the defense break, but you never know what additional content might open up that this could be useful in. I know a lot of people, when they were first breaking into Wyvern 13, they used Torn Sleeve because it applies bleeds. They were using it like on Karen, but it's not necessary. One other artifact that you might consider is Portrait of the Savior. So if this is your first time experiencing the GG collab, make sure you pick up, I would say, I mean, if you're free to play, like 3. But moving on, we got Brawl Revelator opening up on March 31st. So when the patch hits, it looks like it's going to be a bit different. So I think this is kind of one of those like dungeon challenges where you'll be able to farm the hardest difficulty to get the best chance at dropping the Portrait of the Savior. So Portrait of the Savior is here. If you don't already know, it increases damage dealt by 20% if the target's health is 50% or more, and you can slap this on a damage dealer, making them do big damage. So you definitely want to pick up at least a few copies. I know I picked up, I think it was 3 or 4, because I had 1 not maxed out from the very first time, and then I picked up 3 additional maxed, and then I maxed that one. So maybe I have 3 or 4, one of those. But I'll definitely pick up at least 1 more fully maxed. I as a free to play, I only have 1 plus 30 Portrait of the Saviors. I have another one that's like plus 20 something, I don't know, but I only use 1 out of those 3. So it's just something to consider. It's because it is a lot of energy that you're going to have to spend. It's 30 energy per held run. And then your chances there, if you get really, really lucky, you can definitely be in and out really fast. But moving on here, we do have a crafting event that's actually, it looks really spicy. We're going to have this special event. It's Chloe, and it starts on March 31st, and it's going to end April 29th here. So you'll be able to earn points to be able to craft one specific item. And that's going to be pretty insane. We'll talk about that here in a bit. But moving on, we got Ken and Sumastra prayer beads drop right up. No one's pulling for Ken, okay? Ken is awesome, but no one is pulling for Ken. Don't pull for Ken here. Don't do it. Save your bookmarks for the GG collab. We're also getting the new connection 5-star hero bomb model Kanna or Nana. She looks cool. I'm definitely going to get her for free. She's also going to be getting a rate up banner, I believe, next week. So just kind of keep that in mind if you want imprints. She looks really, really nice. She's actually been in the game for a while. So it's interesting that they're finally releasing her. She is a fire ranger. I know a lot of people wanted her to be something really OP, but unfortunately it looks like she's a PvE hero. So her S1 rapidly fires to attack 2 enemies. Damage though increases to proportional to her speed. She's got some different stances here that give her increased effectiveness or dual attack chance. And then her S3 here, it has a up to 100% chance to dispel when buffed. So she strips, increasing the speed of everyone and increases her own attack. So it's something that one of these units that is kind of self-sustaining, gives themselves attack, increased speed. Anytime you got increased attack and then scaling off speed, it can be pretty devastating. I don't know about her being a fire ranger, but we'll see. We're getting some expedition improvements, so they're lowering the energy, which is great. We're also going to be guaranteed a greater equipment modification gem. So if you're farming the level 3s, you're going to guarantee. If you're farming, I believe, also level 2s, it's also a guarantee. Well, you know what? No, this is just from the rewards, right? This is just from the rewards. You get them guaranteed, right? So that's nice. We're also getting a 4-star Purges recall. He was in arena for a while, but I haven't seen much of him. But if you use him, let me know. Are you going to be recalling him? I don't use him. I've wanted to build him. I have both this green Purges and general Purges triple S. I get these guys all the time. So you'll be able to get all that enhancement material. Along with that, we are getting a renewal to the coin shop. So we're going to be able to pick up Bologna and Haste if you have those RGB coins. If you want Dark Corvus and you have those dupe ML5 coins, you're going to be able to pick yourself up a Dark Corvus. I have 2 Dark Corvus that I don't use. I was using Dark Corvus for the longest time in GVG. He's amazing. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe he's fallen off a bit. I think it's a little bit, it's a bit difficult to use him just with the way that the heroes on defense ramp up, like Landies and stuff like that. But hey, Dark Corvus, you never know when he might get a buff. So there's that. We're also going to be getting an equipment inventory increase. So we're going to get an additional 50 slots. You're going to be able to buy that for 150 Sky Stones, which is going to be really, really nice. We're getting a check-in event for the Guilty Gear collab, so make sure that you log in every day for 7 days. On the 7th day, you're going to be able to get a free 5-star hero just for logging in those 7 days. Also, every day you're going to get 50 energy. That's going to be awesome because that 50 energy is going to go towards your Portrait of the Savior. So make sure that you log in every day. Along with that, we're getting 10 free Covenant summons. So this is official, even though it's on April 1st. So it's on April Fool's Day. Maybe they're just celebrating April Fools, but we're getting 10 free Covenant summons this day. Hopefully it's not April Fool's because you never know. All it takes is one pull, and this is from the Covenant, so you could definitely pull an ML5 from this. So you only have 1 day to pull these 10 free summons during 24 hours. So make sure you'll be able to log in and get these done. These are starting on, I believe, April 1st for my global people here. Along with that, we're getting a free unequip event. That's starting April 1st, and it goes all the way, I believe, until the end of the buffs, because we're getting buffs, I believe, April 5th. So let me just double check here. No, the free and equip goes all the way until April 4th. We are getting buffs along with the free and equip. That's starting again on April 1st, but ends on April 5th with all of the buffs above. So that's going to be really tough. We're going to have to balance. Do you want to farm for Portrait of the Saviors, or do you want hunt farming done? So it's a balance. I would say if you are brand new to the game, go for the GG collab. Hunts are always there. We get hunt buffs all the time. GG collab comes once a year, and that's if it comes back again next year. They always say, oh, well, it's never going to come back again, but they've rerun it 3 times already. I'm pretty sure they're going to rerun it again every year for their 10-year plan. They kind of have to, especially since some of the heroes in the game are in the game. There's no other way to get it, but I may be completely wrong. I don't know. We'll see. You're going to be able to buy these burning passion packs. So if you are dolphin out there, like to spend a little, you can pick those up. They're not super expensive. But on to one of the final things here. We got the epic equipment crafting event. So this one actually looks really cool. You're going to be able to earn points by crafting gear during the time period that they showed above. So from March 31st to April 29th, you're going to be able to earn, I think it's like 1 point for every gear that you craft. And so once you start crafting, you'll be able to consume those points to be able to choose a specific set that you want to craft. So let me go back a little bit, but you can actually craft one specific piece of gear. So you can change this gear however you want. So you can create it however you want. So you'll be able to spend 500 points to select the set. You'll be able to spend 400 points to, I believe, select the equipment part. And then you'll be able to spend 300 points to select the main stat. And not only main stat can you select, but you can select for 50 points until you get the substats that you want. So if you do have those 50 points, if you have a lot of points left over, make sure that you keep re-rolling until you have exactly what you want. I'm not sure if you can get max rolls on these. I'm assuming that you can, right? I don't know if a weapon is going to be a good choice because you can only make one of these. So just kind of keep that in mind. But you can just review what you have there. That's not optimal at all, but it's going to be a nice event. Everyone's going to have at least one perfect gear from that. I think it'll be really nice. Just by looking at this, I think I'm only going to craft right side gear, or either a neck or a ring, because those are the hardest to get in game. I'm thinking maybe rings. I got to go back and check to see what I might need. Maybe something for a DPS, maybe something for a bruiser. I don't know. But other than that, that's going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let me know what your thoughts are on the GG collab, on this equipment conversion One Piece event that we're having in the comment section below. Like always, if you happen to enjoy the video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, hey, think about subscribing. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people like you who like content like this. Like always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.